We, as a human being, we learned from the very start. We have knowledge about things. We learn in the easier way which we can have a small knowledge in our near future. Learning is a process. Learning is a universal, and learning is based on experience of a human being. Everything in this world, we're learning something based on how they will do it. Like the animals. Yes, the animals. They are animals, but they are not just an animals. They learn because they trained by their trainers, bosses, or their educators. Like us humans, we learn because of our teachers, our educators. The 14 learning principles are important to every human being because as a learner, we should learn this to help us and have more knowledge about it. Even in our teachers, this may help every one of us. In the beginning, I can't understand and I can't learn it completely on how this may help me, on how can I use these principles in my life, how can I apply this in my learning. But I pursue to understand it. So I read and read it again, and as the time passed, I learned and completely understand it all. As a learner, a student, we should do our educators' instructions so that we can do mistakes. Like in our home, we should do as our elders instruct to us as a younger members. In our community, when our officers rule, we should obey that. Or in other places we were staying, we should learn from our educators or elders because they knew better. These 14 learning principles are giving us information and knowledge that can help us to improve motivated, giving us encouragement to learn more. The 14 learning principles were giving an idea to inspire and motivate every learners to learn inspirationally and to a student to learn how to love what they learned. These learning principles may help each one of us to encourage all human beings to learn, to us to face the real world, to us to face our problems, to fight for it, and make it a motivation to build our own goals, dreams, and also to us not to do a big mistakes. These principles give us a knowledge to know what should we learn and us to be aware on what we were learning. These principles is very important because this may help us to be aware on what we were doing and what we were taking. If we made mistakes, we made big mess. We created the problem. We should face all of it and stand it in our own and make it a lesson and make it a motivation instead.